because I knew I'm gonna lose my job if I keep going on with this conversation. Hello, gorgeous. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Charmaine, and this is Beauty and Ashes. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing wonderful today. I know I am. So, I thought I would change it up today, and a friend of mine and I had a conversation today, and he brought up some things that I was just now remembering, and I thought that I would share them with you. I would like to call this segment The Adventures of Helmet and Co. Oh, that's the worst. Anyway, basically, these are a compilation of stories about a particular coworker that my friend and I had and have, unfortunately, for him. I'm not in his department. Thank you, Jesus. I wanted to give you guys a rundown of the funny things and the not so funny things that Helmet would put us through in an office day. You would think that being in a professional setting that I work in, certain things wouldn't happen. So who is Helmet and why am I telling you about her? So Helmet has to be this coworker in a particular department that I seem to have found myself close to. The other people who worked in that department were absolutely amazing. Helmet was just a class of her own, for lack of a better word. Helmet would constantly, and I mean constantly, force herself into situations and conversations that we didn't necessarily want her involved in. I know it might sound rude, but you know that one coworker, you have that coworker. Don't play with me. I know you do. Yeah, sitting there trying to judge me. You got one too. And you sit there and you listen to them talk and you deal with them, and then after they're done, you roll your eyes and go, why did I have to deal with that? Helmet. This particular story, because there are so many of them, is about the time Helmet decided to pose a question to me that, quite frankly, I was a little perturbed and I was a little disturbed, and I was probably more, are we looking at my décolletage or whatever it's called? I was a little perturbed and upset. And for you, it might not be a big deal, but for me, because of all the things that I've dealt with Helmet, it was kind of, I don't know, annoying. And beyond that, it was upsetting, and I was angry. I'm still angry. Woosa. Woosa. Anyway, Helmet had a tendency, like I said before, to constantly interject herself in conversations when it came to my friend in particular. So much so that everyone around the office was just like, we think she might have a crush on you. My coworker was like, don't make me kill you. Understandable, I get it, but let me explain to you why. So say you wanted to go up and talk to my coworker, right? Who, for this story, will be called Curls. He's probably not gonna like that name. It's staying. Curls is a really cool dude. Like, probably one of the funniest people I have ever worked with. We just clicked, you know? So Curls is hysterical. He is so funny. He's so witty, and a lot of the things that he says just make sense. Curls had a tendency to not get along with Helmet. You get where I'm going with it? You know, Helmet's on top of Curl, crushing the curls. Work with me. I know what I'm doing, okay? Anyway, Curls and Curls and most of my department. We were, like I said, we were in two different departments, but we sat close to each other. So we were always like going back and forth, making jokes and things like that. And for some odd reason, Helmet, despite the fact of not being invited into the conversation, seemed to always interject herself. As I said before, interjection, it's always going to happen with Helmet. So there would be times where we would be sitting there minding our business. Curls would say something, we would laugh, have a small little jovial conversation, and should anyone say anything to Curls, here comes Helmet. Say we're having a conversation with Curls, right? And it goes a little something like this. Hey Curls, you seen that movie that they had out the other day? Oh yeah, I was thinking about going to go see it on Saturday. Did you say movie? Did anyone say? No, I saw a couple of movies a couple of years ago. I love movies. Movies are great. You know, I saw this one movie one time, and the movie was just really, really good. And of course, you're sitting there like, and you know what I mean? I mean, it's just a great movie. It's just a good movie. I think you would really like it. Girls. Okay, so fuck me then, right? Okay, alright, girl. So you're just gonna come up in the conversation. Okay. You're just gonna, push us out of the way like we don't matter. Okay. So you're just gonna interject once again. Okay. And that's how it would happen all the time. There was not one time where I had a conversation with Curls that Helmet decided not to come in and stomp her way down the hallway. Don't judge me, it's rum chata, okay? Anyway, now that you have an idea of how Helmet operates in the terms of conversations that she was not invited to, let's get to the actual story, shall we? I had come in on a Saturday for overtime, and it just so happened that Curls happened to be there. No problems, no issues, in Lumber's Helmet. So I'm like, okay, this is already gonna get interesting. Let's go with it. So around lunchtime, our managers had bought us pizza. So I go in to get my pizza. I come back. I'm like, hey, Curls, you gonna go any pizza? He's like, nah, I'm not gonna get any pizza. I'm like, cool. All right. But I'm on my lunch break. So I decide, okay, I'm gonna talk to him for a bit. Get a little chatty. So we're going back and forth, talking about our day, talking about our lives, talking about whatever. As if on cue, here comes Helmet. I believe we were talking either about like food or something. It had to be food, knowing Curls. Curls loves food. I love food, so it was probably about food. Just gonna be honest with you. And Helmet walks up. Now, mind you, Helmet has known me probably almost a year maybe at this point. I'm not expecting this particular question to come out of her mouth, as there have been many opportunities, like the time she lied and said nobody talked to her and she decided that I was her best friend. Yeah, that happened. So I wasn't expecting this question at all from her. We had already had a number of instances of conversation, so it never crossed my mind that she had this type of question for me. So mid-conversation with Curls, she asked me, point blank, dead straight face, so where are you from originally? Say what again? Say what? I obviously didn't hear you correct. What did you say? Like, from? Like, you think I wasn't born here from? Like, girl, what? Where are you from really? 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 Y'all, let me give you the Black 101 to make this easier for those of you who seem confused by this question and why I am upset by it. Where are you from really gives the insinuation that I could not possibly be from here. Why would you assume otherwise? But you decide in this moment where I'm having a completely different conversation to ask me, where am I from really? And for those of you who think, well, she might have meant state, I genuinely asked her, like, where am I from? Yeah, what country? Carl's is sitting here blindsided just as I am, just sitting in his seat like, I could feel my face getting hot because I'm just like, no, this woman did not just ask me while I'm at my job, and yes, I'm clapping because I am upset. No, this woman did not just ask me while I am at my job, where I cannot just be like, it's really? And the only thing that came through my brain at that moment as I felt the fire of hell rise in my face was, I'm gonna lose my fucking job. I breathe. I'm from here. I'm from here. What made you think I wasn't from here? Of course, I didn't ask all of that because I knew I'm gonna lose my job if I keep going on with this conversation. She's like, oh, okay. I'm from California. Okay. And at this point, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you at all. I don't want to talk to you a little bit. I don't want to talk to you a lot of it. I want to talk to you never. I walked away. Now, most of you would be like, I would have checked her right then. Honey, you already know. And this is one story, one of the many that involve Helmet and her misguided steps of life. And if I bring out these other stories, you'll get why. But I'm giving you this one because this was a personal one where I was just like, do you not have black friends? I don't mind, but don't ask me that question. She could have left the really out. I think the whole thing about it is I didn't have a problem with her asking me where I was from. I had the question of really. I really can't be from here, right? And while that might not bother somebody else, it bothered me to my core. Yeah, that's my story of the time that I was asked a question where I questioned myself. Are you still going to be an employee tomorrow? Or the day after that? Or the day after that? Or are you going to lay into this woman like she deserves to be laid into? And for those of you who don't get it, don't get why it's funny, don't get why it's a problem, I can't help you. Because 9 chances out of 10, you've asked that question with no regard to who you were asking. Beyond me, girl. So that's my story time for today. That's just one inception into the Helmet Chronicles. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, click the bell if you haven't already. Share it with your friends. Give it to your coworkers. Give it to that one coworker who needs it. Don't ask me that question. I am the spokesperson for the person who sent this to you, and I am saying to you, to your face, from them, don't ask that question. Because not everybody that you meet that happens to not be what you are is not from here really. Just don't. And if you've already done it, stop. It's annoying. It's irritating. You ain't gonna make no friends like that. You want to see more of my videos? Go ahead and click down below. I have all of my social media in the description, and all of my past videos are on my page. They're not that many, but there's more to come. I hope you guys stick around. I hope you stay. I hope I made an impression on you today. I hope you learned something today. I hope you learned you a book. I hope you learned. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I hope to see you again. Please come back. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about this situation. Matter of fact, tell me how you feel about how I handle it. Tell me how you feel about how I feel about it. Because if you feel differently, I would like to know and correct you. Okay? So, yeah. That's it for today. I will have another video for you guys up this coming week. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Let me know what you guys are thinking about my channel. Like I said, I love critiques. Aww. You know what's really sad about this? I made a whole thing. I was going to use it as my little prop and I didn't even do it. Aww. It's there for next time. So yeah, I love you guys. God bless. Be awesome. Be great because you are, my dears. Bye.